Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're coming with a very exceptional idea about a cross-platform technology and a security framework that we are implementing on a human resource management system. To get started, this is Saif Al-Majd Al-Masri and I have my colleagues Sharouk Tilov and Adib Rahmatia. We're going to present to you our project of today. In our introduction, we are going to discuss the human resource management system that we have developed, a human resource management system secured with the Dart security framework. In the Dart security framework, we have implemented multiple authentication methods, multiple encryption methods that have been successfully integrated within the human resource management system. We know how much important it is for any application to be secured, and we know that how much a human resource management system could mean to a company and the data of their employees and their privacy. So we have worked really hard in order to achieve the objective of securing applications, especially and specifically in our case, a human resource management system.
Hello, this is Shoruk. I will continue our problem statement in our presentation. Nowadays, we know that organizations face many difficulties in maintaining secure and effective human resources management system in the modern workforce management environment, especially when these systems are developed on mobile applications, sees many existing solutions do not have the cybersecurity features. HRMS apps are susceptible to hacking and illegal access security risks, including the data interception, unauthorized data access, and potential exploration of flaws in mobile operating systems when using traditional mobile platform human resources management system. This slide is about our project objectives, which the first objective is investigating the current systems and the gaps, the second development of Dart security framework for cross-platform systems, and implementing NHRM systems based on the Dart security framework. Now we will continue with our literature review, which is cybersecurity and Dart security framework, current trends in HRM systems, MyShareCAD HRM system overview, challenges in MyShareCAD HRM systems, and the current development technologies based on the HRM now system. This is time to give the introduction about the MyShareCAD. MyShareCAD is a smart app and service that can be used in multiple ways to help monitor and run your business, from staff onboarding to payroll management. This is the explanation of the MyShareCAD website itself. Now I will talk about the challenges in MyShareCAD HRM systems. The first is user experience, lack of security, and the approvals.
Now, coming back to me, we have the development methodology for both the HR system and the Dart security framework. For the HR system, we used agile development, where we continuously get the feedback from the from the our client or our user, the one who's going to use the HR system, and we from that feedback we start to get improve our system. As I said previously, in the HR system we have integrated the Dart security framework. In the Dart security framework, it could be integrated with any application out there as long as it uses Flutter or Dart. The system could be applied on any mobile platform or web, or even desktop, or in some cases even watches. In the Dart security framework, we have included multiple components and features so that it can be used within the application. One of them is temporary locking user. In case of a brute force attack to the application, you can temporarily lock the user, where it will show him only timer of the time left until his lock is removed. In our case, it's 30 seconds, but you can definitely change that as you like. It's customizable. The second one is user authentication monitoring. It will continuously ensure that the authentication token of the user is active and could be used, and that actually the user is the user himself and not someone else. The third one is biometric user authentication. We have used both fingerprint, Face ID, and PIN in order to authenticate the owner of the user. The fourth one is in-app data encryption. It comes along with in-app data decryption in order to encrypt and decrypt the data when we are manipulating the data from the database to the interface of the user. The last one is hashing data. This is especially used to compare the passwords. We don't send the passwords over the internet. We just send the hashing code of the password, and then it will be compared directly in the database.
So it's Mehdi Brahman. I'm going to present HRM's application component, which is use case, sequence diagram. We have architecture design, UI and UX, secure development, application, scalable architecture, and widget. This is use case diagram. Provide a clear overview of the high-level function and scope of and system. And this also provide of the interaction of the actors and the system. which is we have actor and new staff admin, and these are the parts, which is staff registration code, registration, and the staff can login page, record attendance, apply for e-leave, check events, check announcement, edit profile, view attendance, change the password and logout. And for admin, can log in, can create of the staffs, which is create, modify, update, delete users, registration to give the new steps, manage an announcement, manage event, edit profile, and logout. This is the sequence diagram or visual representation of the interactions between the actors and in the system, and it also displays how messages are transmitted and received among various ATM. And this is the process. Architecture designs is provide a clear overview of the component, system component, and structure. And we have here mode review systems, and we have two things here: controller and mutuals. We have mutuals attendance, events, announcement, e-leave, and profile. And we have here the mutual page and backend and user. And this is the result. We develop a Dart secure framework for cross-platform system. We successfully implement on both iOS and Android platform using Flutter and Dart. And for this thing, we test functionality, usability, security, and performance.
This slide will present about the contribution to social business. First of all, this about the minimizing paper usage, the reduced carbon footprint, and the third is the project has important implementation for HR management in social business. So the last is the data security framework. Personnel can use the mobile HRMS with the confidence, preventing privacy breaches that undermine
Now we
trust.
are going to the most important part. We are going to do demonstration of our HR system for both the admin panel and the mobile application. Now the mobile application here, as we can see, is used for staff attendance. Here the staff can record their attendance. In our case here, we can see that we are taking the photo of the staff, and then of course we are sending the location and other details as well. And once they click record attendance, it will send the request to the database and it will be saved in the database. They can also see it here. The same is applied here. The same process is applied. You just write your details, then click here, for example, and it will take your photo and it will also send to the database. Now the next one is for announcements. Here we show announcements. We just have a demo data, but we can change that to any other data that we want. The same thing also apply for events. We have here another. It's just for demo, but we can also here open it in the maps, and it will show us the exact location in the maps. I'm trying to go as fast as possible because of the time. But also here in the admin panel, we can see that the user data, he can change his data, he can change his notifications and so on. And you can log out as well. Now moving on to our next one, to the admin panel, we have here the dashboard. We can see the demo members. We can see the events. Here we have statistics about the dashboard. In the attendance page, we have the user attendance. We have the today's attendance, and we can see more info here. Now we can see the different days and times the staff took their attendance. For each one, there's like his own profile. And then for e-leave, we can see the same thing as well. We can see that some people here applied for e-leave. It's just for demo. We're just putting this data, but in real life, we can use the real data. Here we can modify. We can add a new announcement. Same thing applies for events. We can modify. We can change and add new events, and we can change the data from here. In the profile page, you can choose to contact the developer, update your profile, or even delete the system logs, where it will log out. And the last one is, of course, logout. If you log out from here, it will clear everything from the browser. It will send you to the login page. That was our demo. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great